Xiaomi Mi, supports 1080p Full HD, has a wide angle 360 degree. You can pan the camera using the Mi app, and if I can show you, it has a talkback feature. It is night vision capable, and it supports Amazon Alexa, voice commands, and by Google Assistant. So here's the Alexa device that we'll be using extensively to control this camera. This is a car dash camera. You see, this is a car dash camera. This again is by Blue Sky C. It is Full HD and has wide angle, Wi-Fi capable. And both these cameras support a maximum of 64 GB class 10 memory card. So the multiple ways through which you can back up your video feeds. One is on the 64 GB memory card. The other is on the hard drive using an NAS setup, a network attached storage setup, something like this. This is a cloud router. You see the symbol? This indicates this is a cloud router by D-Link. Okay, so you will attach your USB 3 compatible hard disk here, and so the footage using the internet, and it's advisable if you have a minimum of 30 Mbps constant stable consistent speed. So it's always advisable to have a broadband at your home or in your office. So it'll use the internet to back up the video feeds to the cloud, of course, and to the physical storage device. But then the catch is that all these are physical storage devices. Okay, this will be inside the camera. So so it will be available at the location. This again will be attached to the cloud router. This one or this one, this is a more capable cloud router by D-Link. This is the one that Airtel provides, the Huawei cloud router. Okay, by normally if you apply for a broadband by Airtel, this is what you get. But if you can spend a little more, I will advise you to go for this particular gadget because it's far more capable, robust, and the speed is also a little fast. Okay, so and it supports supports Wi-Fi dual setup. So you have BGN, AC, so all the new Wi-Fi protocols this one supports. Not very sure about this because it's quite old. Okay, so this is again a portable a cloud router by D-Link again. You can attach your storage devices, your flash drive or your hard disk drive here. Okay, yeah, and you can attach your Ethernet here. So this is again a very portable device. You can use it to back up the feed to your hard disk or to your flash drives using this port. It's all USB 3 compatible. So we'll be testing it extensively over the coming days on my iPad and on my Android device because they claim to have a default APK for Android and an app in the Apple App Store. So we'll see how it fares, how smooth is the app, and whether it does what it claims or not. Okay, so the most important thing is this setup, this typical setup, it bypasses a DVR. If you have a DVR, which is a 1 TB DVR, okay, so which stores footage of up to a week and then auto deletes it and then starts storing, recording new feeds. So you can bypass the DVR requirement using this setup if you have a USB 3 compatible hard disk. You've got those cloud routers, and this is very cost effective. Okay, so you can do it. It's a DIY. You can do it yourself. You don't need to rely on any technician to set it up. Okay, and also so apart from, the best part is, even if you have a DVR, or in case of a hard disk drive, or in case of a memory card, you have been recording and saving the video feeds at the physical location where the camera is available. The DVR is also within the same premises, right? The hard disk is also in the same premises, and of course the memory card is inserted into the input devices, these two input devices, right? So it's always better to have a cloud setup. So Me provides you 500 GB cloud storage access. So what it does is, apart from storing the feed using an NAS setup, network attached storage setup, because if you buy an NAS storage device, it is going to cost you anything between 20,000 to 25,000. Okay, so in this case you can use your existing cloud router and you can back up on a 1 TB USB 3 compatible hard disk drive. You can do that very much. Okay, so my advice is, this cloud router, apart from backing up on your storage device which has physical access within the same premises, it also backs up, depending on the speed that you have provided the input devices and the routers, it also backs up your content on the cloud. So tomorrow, if there is a compromise, if your camera has been compromised, if your storage device has been compromised, you still have the footage on the cloud. Nobody can access it there because it's of course encrypted and it's password protected. So only you can have access to the feed. So if in such an event, if your camera is taken out of order, if your storage devices are not available, you still have the footage on the cloud. So that's why this camera, this motion detection camera, and yes, for example, if you're sitting in a different geographic location and this camera detects a motion and your house or your flat or your villa or whatever is logged, okay, and if it detects any motion, okay, even if there's a lizard that tries to get on top of the camera or tries to cross the camera, even if it's a lizard or even if it's an insect, it will beep you on the app using the internet. It will beep you that the motion has been detected. So that's why if you buy CCTV, make sure it is motion detection capable. Okay, so it has motion detection alerts. And when at home, you don't need to give commands using the app, or you don't need to do anything to control this device. All you need to do is just give voice commands using the Amazon Echo Dot or the Google Assistant, in case if you have any of these two, because this supports both. This is a car dash camera. Now this is Wi-Fi capable, so you can record the feed onto your mobile phone using the app. You can also record the feed while driving on your memory card. Okay, so this will attach on your windscreen. It has wide angle and the footage is full HD, right? So we'll be testing all these devices in the coming days. So, and one most important thing is, this runs on power. Okay, both these two devices, this and this. So this uses the car charger. Okay, the power source is the car charger, and in this case the power source is any power outlet. So it's not rechargeable or inbuilt. They don't have an inbuilt battery, right? Same is the case with Echo Dot, though it has some amount of functionality, but still it's always better to attach it to the power source. Okay, so fair enough. So we'll be doing all the tutorials as and when I get time. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching.